Hello Crisplifers, welcome to your review for today. Now what I have here is something quite unusual that I've not seen before. This is from, I assume, the brand called Amaizin, rather silly play on words there. And I found this bag in a garden centre of all places. It seems quite basic, it's quite basic branding. Maybe that's the point, they're targeting that kind of organic, yummy mummy type audience, I think. And these are organic, they're natural, they're amazing, they're gluten-free, they've got high oleic sunflower oil, and they're tortilla chips. And yeah, it's a really basic looking, but I think that's part of the plan. Let's just have a look at some details here. Organic, source the best organic food from around the world. Yeah, it's better for the planet, truly amazing. These are amazing, sorry. These are tortilla chips, an original Mexican recipe, and they're GMO-free corn, authentic tasting, and delicately seasoned with a touch of sea salt. Now, it might have been nice for that to have been available on the front so you knew what flavour these were, but hell, I don't do the branding, do I? And it looks like they've got some other flavours, nacho cheese or chili. Whole bunch of stuff here in lots of languages. Super duper. This is a 150 gram bag, and this was a rocket price of £2.89. Now, I have to say, looking at this, I'm a bit concerned. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm in the 1950s or something, and somehow I just don't imagine that crisps were very nice in the 1950s. If you know differently, please let me know in the comments. Now, let's have a look at what's inside. Okay, so here are some of the tortilla chips. They're quite light, actually, not very heavy. They're not very thick, they're not very thin. So yeah, it's an encouraging start. Maybe they'll be nice and crispy. Let's see what they're like. Oh, okay. Well, that's really quite a nasty experience, I have to say. Yeah, that's not really crunchy. I'd kind of say it's a bit like eating brick. If you shaved off a bit of brick with a cheese slice and put that in your mouth, that's the kind of crunch that this is. Not nice at all. Probably I'd describe it as wet brick as well, not even dry, sun-baked brick, but wet brick. Yeah, that's a 1 out of 5 for crunchiness. What about the flavour of the actual maize, the tortilla? It's just not nice. It's sticking in my teeth. It's not a nice flavour. It feels old. It feels like it has been on the shelf since the 1950s. Not impressed. I'm going to give that a 1 out of 5. What about that delicate sea salt flavour? It's okay, I can't say there's anything wrong with it. I'll give that a 3 out of 5. Munchability wise, these are pretty disgusting, I'll be honest. So I'm gonna have to say I'm not sure I'll even finish this. I'd get so much maize stuck in my teeth, I'd be brushing them for days to come. Give it a 1 out of 5, I suppose. Value for money at £2.89 for some pretty disgusting tortilla chips. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to have to say it's 0 out of 5. I just can't recommend spending £2.89 on these unless you're so super into organic and saving the planet that you don't care what they taste like. Or actually, if you really care about saving the planet, just don't buy them at all. No harm done, right? So yeah, just not a fan. I'm going to give it a 0 for value for money. Overall, this is an incredibly disappointing crisp. Not impressed at all. I'm going to give this a 1 out of 5. Some of you might like it. Maybe it's horses for courses. But for me, this is not good. This is one of the worst crisps I've reviewed in a long time. I'm giving this a 1 out of 5. Not amazing. Bloody horrible.